been popular from those folks when they're considering something for their basement?
Yeah, the most popular thing is an additional family area, a great room area, where they can come join for the holidays, because that's the first thing that comes up. So it's the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, big gathering areas. But here recently, we've been getting a lot of in-law area, additional bedrooms, guest rooms, and using them for an in-law, or also for an older kid moving back into their existing home that they grew up in. So that's been popular, and we've been doing a lot more of that because of the housing market. The prices of new homes have been so high, and it's hard to afford that. So.
In many basements, you're gonna have a need for egress. How do you get out of that in case there's an emergency? In this particular custom home, there's an egress window here, but Mike can tell you a little bit more about the different options of what you can do in certain areas and what you can't.
Yeah, and if we're planning ahead of time with the custom house, this is what we did here. We planned it here where you come down the steps, but if you're planning on a future bedroom, that window, this egress window, could be placed in certain areas where that would be required for egress. The egress window is nice because it's not truly a door, but you can get your egress qualifications by this and having a ladder to get out. The other option would be to have a Bilco unit with the stairs coming out and getting egress. There's not as much light coming through those, so this option has been very popular, and it is about a third of the cost. So this has become really a popular thing, and they're very nice.
So many times our clients do not have things pre-planned for their basement and want to finish it. So how do they get plumbing to work in their space and different things like that? So in this particular example here, we have a drain line that we can plug right into to set up our plumbing system in the basement as we finish it. But Mike, you want to speak a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so a lot of people buy their house and there's no rough-ins or no plan of a future bathroom, and they're concerned that they can't do that, but actually it's not that difficult. So figuring out your area where you're gonna do your bathroom, digging and putting that pit in there. It's a grinder pit. It's just like a sump pit, but what's in there is a pump to discharge the sewage. We can locate that ideally close to a drain, and then rough in, cut the floor up, and rough in for the sink and toilets, showers. But then that would discharge up into here, into a drain line. So you can kind of do it anywhere in your basement. There's challenges for different locations, but it is a possibility that you can do it here.